They're trying to crush anyone who dares stand with Trump, and today, Adam Schiff went all in on Kash Patel. What Schiff didn't expect? Patel refusing to bow. Let's break down this outrageous smear job.
You said you didn't have anything to do with the recording, which is interesting, because here's what you told Steve Bannon on his podcast. So what we thought would be cool is if we captured that audio and then, of course, had the greatest president, President Donald J. Trump, recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Then we went to a studio and recorded it, mastered it, digitized it, and put it out as a song now releasing exclusively on the War Room. We. If you had nothing to do with it, Mr. Patel, why did you tell Steve Bannon and all his listeners that you did?
That's why it says we, as you highlighted.
Yeah, and you're part of the we, right? When you say we, that includes you, doesn't it, Mr. Patel?
Not in every instance.
Well, that's new. So when you said we, you didn't really mean you. Is that your testimony?
Not unless you have a new definition for the word we.
Oh, okay. I always thought we included the person who pronounced the word, but maybe not. Well, you also said this, Mr. Patel. We were able to capture the recording thanks to their courageous singing, and we were able to take it to a studio. So let me ask you, Mr. Patel, after saying we took it to a studio, did you take it to a studio?
Me personally, no.
After you said that we digitized and recorded it and all that, did you take it to a studio and digitize and record it?
Me personally, no.
Okay, so you were lying to Steve Bannon and his audience. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was using the proverbial we appropriately, as you've identified.
The royal we. Oh, I see. And so you certainly promoted the hell out of it, though, didn't you?
I don't know what that means, but I promoted the heck out of raising money for families in need.
With promotions on social media and saying you were going to get this to #1 on the billboards, right, Mr. Patel?
I think it did.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Isn't that great? People who violently attack police have a #1 song thanks to you, Mr. Patel. That's something to be really proud of. Now, you've claimed, Mr. Patel, you didn't know about any of these people in the choir. Is that right?
I did not know about the violent offenders, and I did not participate in any of the violence in and around January 6th.
Tell me, Mr. Patel, what due diligence did you do to find out who was in the choir before you promoted their beautiful music? These people who assaulted law enforcement. What due diligence did you do?
Senator, I didn't record it myself.
So you did no due diligence before you promoted this song by these violent felons. Is that what you're telling us?
Senator, I did not record that myself.
So you're being considered for director of the FBI. And here you did no diligence to find out whether people you were associating with now the President of the United States in song were convicted of attacking police officers. Is that who we want running the FBI? I want you to turn around. There are Capitol Police officers behind you. They're guarding us. Take a look at them right now. Turn around.
I'm looking at you. You're talking to me.
No, look at them. I want you to look at them if you can, if you have the courage to look them in the eye, Mr. Patel, and tell them you're proud of what you did. Tell them you're proud that you raised money off of people that assaulted their colleagues, that pepper sprayed them, that beat them with poles. Tell them you're proud of what you did, Mr. Patel. They're right there. They're guarding you today. Tell them how proud you are.
That's an abject lie, and you know it. I've never, ever accepted violence against law enforcement. I've worked with these men and women, as you know,
you glorified it in song,
and I did not make a single dime out of it.
In song. Well, let me.
How about you ask them if I have their backs, and let's see about that.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Patel. Let me ask you this: if an FBI director promoted a song of people who sprayed pepper spray in the face of an FBI agent, would you say they were fit to be director?
Mr. Schiff?
Yes or no? Would they be fit to be director?
I am fit to be the director of the FBI.
If you were the FBI director and you promoted a song with someone who beat an FBI agent with a pole, would you say you were fit to be FBI director?
Mr. Schiff, I am fit to be FBI director based on my 16 years in government service.
And yet you did all these things, Mr. Patel. You can say, oh, I support law enforcement. I decry violence against law enforcement. You could say all that. It's what you did, Mr. Patel, that matters. It's what you did that matters. Well, let me ask you about something else, that you did, Mr. Patel? Did you claim that Donald Trump declassified all the documents at Mar-a-Lago? Did you claim that?
In what proceeding?
To the public, ever. Did you tell anyone that Donald Trump declassified all the documents at Mar-a-Lago?
From publicly available information, President Trump issued a declassification order on a variety of materials.
No, I'm just asking you, did you tell the public, did you tell anyone, did you make the claim that Donald Trump had declassified those hundreds of classified documents that were at Mar-a-Lago? Did you make that claim publicly?
From my best of my recollection, I said President Trump issued a declassification order to a large number of documents.
Yeah, and were you present when he declassified all the Mar-a-Lago documents?
Senator, I'm not saying he declassified all the Mar-a-Lago documents. I said President Trump declassified a large number of documents, and I would hope this committee and the rest of Congress would want to get those documents to the American people.
Mr. Patel, before a president or anyone declassified documents, wouldn't you want to know whether making the public would cause sources to be killed? Wouldn't you want to know that before you just declare they're all declassified? Wouldn't that be the responsible thing for a president to do?
It was the responsible thing for us to do. That's why they declassified the Nunes memo.
And did Donald Trump declassify?
And no one died.
And did Donald Trump ever ask any of the agencies who produced those documents whether declassifying them would put people's lives at risk? Did he ever do that, to your knowledge, Kash Patel?
I don't know that he didn't. Do you?
No, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem, isn't it? So let me just ask, Mr. Chairman, if you would, Mr. Patel has said he has no problem. He would support the release of his grand jury testimony in that case. I would ask you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member, to join me in requesting, with Mr. Patel's approval, the release of those grand jury transcripts. And I would also ask Mr. Patel whether you support the release of Volume 2 as it pertains to you of the Special Counsel's report. Any reference to you in the report, to your truthfulness, will you support the release to this committee of those sections of Volume 2 of Special Counsel's report?
I support following the law and providing whatever information the law requires.
But you said to the Wall Street Journal that you support transparency. Here's your chance, Mr. Patel. You support release of that to this committee, yes or no?
Your time's up. Before I call on Senator Tillis, I have letters here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Jace Manhwa. If you love hearing the truth the mainstream won't touch, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now so you don't miss any of our future breakdowns. I just watched one of the most blatantly partisan exchanges I've seen in a Senate hearing, Adam Schiff going after Kash Patel like a man on a mission to smear anyone connected to President Trump. Schiff tried to paint Patel as some villain because he promoted a song done by the January 6th choir, made up of inmates. Schiff latched on to Patel using the word "we" on Steve Bannon's podcast, acting like it was some smoking gun that Patel secretly orchestrated the entire production. Patel clarified he wasn't personally in the studio, didn't record it, didn't digitize it, he promoted it to raise funds for families in need. Schiff twisted that into, "you supported violent criminals." That's classic Schiff, stretch the truth until it snaps. Here's the reality. Promoting a song to support families is not glorifying violence. None of the people who donated to that project were cheering on attacks on police. They were showing support for Americans who've been sitting in jail for years, many without trial, over January 6th. Schiff doesn't care about due process, he cares about destroying anyone in Trump's orbit. He even tried this ridiculous stunt of demanding Patel turn around and look the officers in the eye as if Patel somehow attacked them himself. It was pure theater, designed to score political points, not get to the truth. Then Schiff pivoted to the Trump documents case, trying to trap Patel on whether Trump declassified everything at Mar-a-Lago. Patel said what he's always said, Trump issued a broad declassification order. Schiff wanted Patel to admit he personally witnessed every document being declassified, which no one can do because that's not how it works. The president has constitutional authority to declassify. Period. Schiff pretending that's controversial is just him playing politics again. And let's not forget, while Schiff was grandstanding, the committee chair pointed out letters from law enforcement organizations representing over 300,000 officers who actually support Patel's nomination. That says a lot more than Schiff's desperate theatrics. What we saw wasn't about facts, it was about narrative. Schiff wants to brand every Trump ally as dangerous. But Americans are sick of these witch hunts. Kash Patel stood his ground, didn't back down, and that alone shows he's got more backbone than half the people in that room. If you're tired of this double standard, where the left can do whatever it wants and patriots get dragged through the mud, hit that like button, subscribe to Jace Manhwa, and stay tuned. We're going to keep exposing the truth they don't want you to hear.